you can't observe CO2 and what it's doing. You can't watch it warming the earth, for example. And so they can make up any story they want. And they've decided on this narrative that because CO2 is a greenhouse gas, that it is the main cause of warming and cooling or whatever of the planet. But the fact of the matter is, all through the history of CO2 and temperature, they have been out of sync more often than in sync. So they're not a cause-effect relationship in the larger sense. During these glaciation periods we're in, when the temperature goes up, the CO2 goes up because of outgassing from the oceans into the atmosphere. We know that's a fact. We know that CO2 is 800 years behind temperature. When it gets higher, temperature comes first. So in that relationship, temperature is the cause and CO2 is the effect. There is no situation where we have proven that CO2 is the cause, and temperature is the effect. None. There isn't any situation where we can actually say we know that from empirical evidence, from science. And so you've got a situation here where people are pretending to be scientists, and they're getting good money from the government, politicians, and bureaucrats. 80% of all the science in the United States is done in universities. If you come out against the climate change narrative in a university, you might as well go home, because they're not going to like you anymore, and they'll figure out a way to get rid of you. So that's where it's got. It's all political. And when someone calls you a climate denier, you know for sure that they are just 100% political. I don't deny that there's a climate.